Hello travelers, my name is Denny and today I will show you how to get Xiangling, a free-to-play character, very easily. To obtain Xiangling you have to clear the Abyss for free, which can be a little tricky at lower adventure ranks, but I'm going to show you a way that requires you to deal almost no actual damage to most of the enemies. Also, I will show you my builds at the end of this video, but I can tell you that I'm only using level 39 characters as the damage dealers, and I'm using level 20 weapons and some mediocre artifacts. If you want to see my builds, go ahead and skip right to the part, it's in the timestamp down below. To clear the floor free in the Abyss, we're gonna use only free-to-play characters, namely Amber, Lisa, Barbara, and the Traveler, or the main character. Barbara is on our team to provide healing, but you could easily replace her with a character like Noelle, because Noelle can shield and actually prevent damage instead of healing damage that was already taken. Or you can use Kaya for floor free if you're lacking the DPS and need a little bit more damage. And that concludes the intro, so let me fast forward to the floor 3. And here we are tasked with choosing our blessing. So when you are tasked with choosing the blessing, always pick the one that blesses you for the whole floor, so it's gonna be active even on the floor 3. Here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the edge of the arena with Amber. I'm gonna put the Baron Bunny, so the enemies are gonna attack it, and then I switch to my Traveler and I tap E as to make the enemy fall down off the edge. I'm gonna keep doing this. I also charge attack, because charge attacks are also pushing enemies away. Although when they are shielding, it's not doing anything to them. So don't waste your charge attacks and your stamina on the shielded enemies. These archers or these slimes, as you can see, you can push them very easily even with just the charge attacks. The strategy here is to just use the Traveler for the whole floor. I might switch to Amber to put down the Baron Bunny, or to Barbara as to provide healing, but I'm not gonna be dealing any actual damage. I'm just gonna go around and try to push them off the edge as to, you know, do as little DPS checks as possible. So I'm just pushing them around. I switched to Lisa for some reason, I don't remember why. I switched to Barbara as to heal either the Traveler or the main character, if you will, so he doesn't die on us, because if he dies we have to repeat everything from the start. It doesn't matter if Barbara is doing a little bit of damage here, because it's not really needed. Again, I'm standing closer to the edge. The guy tried to shield, so I tapped E and then I charge attack him. Off he goes into the Abyss, fitting end for him. Charge attack the slime. Off they go. So here at the end, something is gonna change. Here I actually run out of stamina, so be wary of that you can actually run out of stamina. Here at the end, 3 big slimes appear, so you have to be kind of careful about it, because they can dish out a lot of damage very quickly. Try to lure them to the edge as well as the other guys, so I put down Baron Bunny as to get them closer, and then I use my Tornado. Tornado can actually pick them up and bring them over the edge, and so, well, yeah, they fall down as every other enemy on this floor. So that's the floor 1 done. Huzzah! On the second floor you get to choose another blessing, choose the one that is effective for the whole floor again. The blessings change, so you might not see this exact same one as I did. And this floor is a little trickier because there is more ranged enemies. The treasure hoarders are more tough than the villagers and the slimes, so you have to be a little bit more careful. But the battle plan is basically simple. Put down Baron Bunny, which is gonna do absolutely nothing for me this whole floor, so maybe it's bugged or something. But other than that, you just go around, tap your E, charge attack the enemy, make them fall down, so you don't have to actually do the damage. It's very doable, I did this myself. Here I switched to Barbara, just to provide some healing to Traveler again, because if he dies we have to repeat everything again, which is what we don't want. I put down Baron Bunny because I'm thinking that maybe they're gonna aggro, but they do not. What I could have done there, I had my tornado up. I could have just used tornado. I don't know why I'm not using tornado in this clip. I like it all, but if you have the tornado already, please use it, as it is gonna help you immensely. Here something weird happens, that I get frozen and my E is still going, and it's gonna happen again here, and my traveler almost dies, so be wary of that. That can happen. I don't know how that did happen, but if it happens to you, just don't panic. Switch to Barbara, heal up. You can use her burst as well to heal you up even quicker. Again, same. Baron Bunny. The treasure hoarders don't care about the bunny at all. Not even a single one. Maybe the area is small, the area of aggros. Swirl them, push them over the edge. I should have used tornado at this point, because as you could have seen, I actually killed one guy, and because I did so much damage with the swirl reactions to them, and I highly recommend to use the tornado so you don't actually have to deal with them for so long. Well, this one guy almost fell down, but I managed to kill him before he falls down, but that doesn't matter. And Barbara is gonna take out the other one because she needs to heal my traveler again. As the last wave of enemies, there's gonna be 5 treasure hoarders spawning with one big guy in the middle. What I would recommend is just grouping all of them together. Be wary of the pyro and electro synergy, because it can blow up for a lot of damage really quickly. But yeah, basically try to group them up as best as you can, and do this for every group, to be honest, and just use tornado. As you can see in the back, it deals quite a lot of damage if needed, and it actually pushes them over the edge as well, like the slimes on the first floor. So it's a very easy and quick way of how to deal with the smaller ones, and you can focus on the big guy. You can see that I'm actually struggling with my stamina a lot on this floor, because the guy will just not go over the edge. He wants to live, but we're having none of that. And with the last game we still have 50 seconds left, so that's quite enough, even though I was not very efficient with my Qs, with my tornadoes. So if you use tornadoes, you can get a better time than I did on this one. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, because we only have to clear the floors. We don't have to get actual stars. You can go back after you level up and get the 3 stars anyway. For the final chamber 3, you can actually pick a buff that is effective on this floor. I do it on this one because it provides more attack bonus than the first buff. On this floor, I'm gonna use the first 3 characters. I'm not actually gonna use Traveler, because as I said, Traveler is level 51, and I did not want to use him because I feel like he's doing quite a lot of damage with his abilities. So I'm using only level 39 characters with level 20 weapons, as to stay true to my word. So here I'm switching to Lisa. I'm damaging with Lisa. I'm trying to get 3 stacks, and then I'm gonna hold E for big damage. So what do you want to do ideally here is to hit the weak spot of the Ruin Guard with your charge attack twice, but since I missed one of my attacks, the Ruin Guard is immune to charge attacks for a short while, so that's why I'm only DPSing. But this is what you want to do ideally here, is to throw down the Baron Bunny, wait for them to aggro and hit the weak spots either from behind or from the front of the Ruin Guard. So here my free-to-play aim starts to show. I hit him once, I hit it second time, so now he is offline and he takes more damage. I'm only focusing my DPS on him because I found out that the Helitrol, the big guy, is gonna die eventually anyway from the collateral damage. So here I'm just starting to DPS the Ruin Guard. I'm throwing everything I have on him. I'm healing a little so my Amber is not dying. Now they have their turn, they do their attacks. I start to run away just to stay alive, and I'm gonna wait for the cooldown to go off. and I'm gonna try to hit the weak spots of the Ruined Guard twice again for him to go offline and take more damage. I throw a Baron Bunny. Baron Bunny on this floor is actually quite effective because the Hilichurl aggroes a lot on him. Here I hit him once, I hit him twice. The Ruined Guard is offline, he takes more damage. I start to DPS, I get 3 stacks from Lisa by tapping the E. Then I'm gonna hold E for big damage.
You're in for a little shock.
Boom! Here we go. I switch to Barbara for the electro charge damage. It goes very well. I'm gonna show you like the weapons that I use. You're gonna understand more. Now, since we're quite far away, I'm still trying to charge attack. The Ruined Guard actually hitting Baron Bunny, or I don't know why he's walking in that direction. I think he was killing the Baron Bunny and the Baron Bunny exploded and he still went that way anyway. Basically, yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I tried to hit the weak spot to deal more damage and I ignored the Hilichurl because, well, we don't really have to care about him. He's gonna die eventually from the collateral damage, as I said earlier. I'm switching between Lisa and Barbara mostly for the electro charge reaction, as I found out it deals quite a lot of damage and, well, it's something you can achieve very quickly. With Amber, I would not recommend auto-attacking with Amber because of the physical resistance of the Ruined Guard, but you can definitely charge attack with Amber if you can hit the weak spots. That is, the front or the back of the Ruined Guard, or just shoot the Hilichurl in the face. He will take increased damage as well if you hit them in the face, but as you can see, the Hilichurl is almost dead and I have not been focusing him yet, so...
Let's spark things up. Let the show begin.
Of course, you could make that argument that you don't have to use these 3 characters, and I wholeheartedly support that. You can actually use someone that is more useful than Barbara or Amber. I just want to use the free-to-play characters because I can possibly know which character you have, but you can replace that with Razor or with whoever else you have that you wished for. Also, ideally, you would use 4 characters for this Chamber 3. I also, as I said, I didn't want to use Traveler because he was doing a little bit more damage than I would have liked, so I did not use him. I only used the 39 level characters with level 20 weapons and I got it done in time. So here I'm gonna show you my build. So my Eater is sitting at level 51. He has Harbinger of Dawn at Refinement rank 5, level 20 weapon with his artifacts. Nothing really amazing. I have some constellation that I got from a story quest. And with my Amber uses Sharpshooter's Oath that increases damage against the weak spots. That's very important because we were hitting a lot of the weak spots. With artifacts, I have the Resolution of Sojourner, which is 2P set, attack increased by 18%. Constellation 0 because I don't have any constellation for her. My Lisa uses as weapon a Magic Guide, Refinement rank 5, and that weapon increases damage against opponents affected by Hydro or Electro, which was provided by Barbara and Lisa herself, so our damage was increased by the 24%, Constellation 0 as well, and Barbara is using Emerald Orb, which increases her attack after she does the Electro Charge, which again pairs well with Lisa, Constellation 0, Copium Artifacts, you know the deal. And that is the end of the guide. I hope it was helpful. I think Xiangling is an amazing character and I use her frequently in my teams. So if you're perhaps interested in how to, you know, play her, build her, which teams does she fit in, be sure to check me out on my Twitch channel, Danny the Fool, and make sure to press that heart button so you'll get notified when I go live next time. But yeah, that's everything that I wanted to say. My name is Danny and I'll see you next time.